Hello, good evening once again. It's another week, it's another day, it's another month. We are in the year 2026, the year of the Lord. You see, let me quote scripture a little bit. Bible says that this is the doing of the Lord, and it is marvelous in our sight. So everything that God does is His doing. Those of us that believe in God, and it is marvelous in His sight. By the grace of God, we've meandered our way through 2025. We've scaled through, and we are now in 2026, the year of the Lord. This year has good tidings. In one of my posts, I said this, that 2025 was a year. So when you study numerology, I did numerology in the Bible school. So when you study numerology and you are combining numbers, 2025, 2025, it's number 9. And number 9 has its own spiritual connotations. But 2026, when you add up and you study numerology, 2026 is number 1. And 1 means that 1 in numerology means beginning. In Hebrew, 1 is beginning. So number 1 has a great connotation that when you hold on to 2026 well, you will begin well. When you hold on to 2026 well, per those that believes in numbers, that believes in stars, that believes in the moon and the skies and stuff like that, 2026 is number 1, and 1 means a lot. 1 means new beginning and a whole lot of stuff. So number 1 is very important to every numerologist. Every numerologist. So 2026 is a good year. It is number 1. And there are a lot of things that we are going to do this year. The face of the radio is going to change a little bit. You most of the time see us on your street, and we'll be talking to you on the street. Now we will bring radio to you on the street. So you see us, anytime you see us pick up the microphone and talk to you on the street, just hold on to us well and talk to us. We are not harmful. We inform, we educate, and we make sure that people integrate. Those are 3 core duties. So when you see us on the street, these are the 3 things while we are on the street. So when it comes like that, just get to us, get closer to us, and let's work. And don't forget that if you want to be on radio as a media person, if you want to be on radio as a host, we can train you. If you want to be on radio as a guest to any show, we are there. So we are looking for professionals, we are looking for lawyers, we are looking for teachers, we are looking for any other person that can help share information to our generation. Our doors are always open. Advanced Veka Chose, you know the premises of Top Africa. Get in there and trust me, you're going to enjoy us. Or you can call us on 01763605453. Today is Topical Issues with Skare Krow, the Crow Man. Happy New Year.
Thank you. The same to you.
Yes, I think you have to up it up there.
Okay.
Super.
Yeah. Now I think it's
Yeah. We had a good year, and 2026. I think we are going to do a lot of things this year.
Sure.
We will delve deep into history.
Yeah.
We'll delve deep into politics.
Yeah.
Europe, we are ready for you.
Sure.
We delve deep into European politics, into American politics, into politics that are closer to us. But that doesn't mean that African politics we've forgotten. No, we'll do African politics. Those of you leaders in Africa that are trying to lord over people because of political gains will come after you. Those of you in Ghana that are lording over people over political gains, in Nigeria, in Benin, in Togo,
Sure.
in Cameroon, will come after you. This last year, we were telling you what to do. We were trying to give the history as to how things should be. But this year is an action year.
Sure.
We'll come after you.
Sure.
We'll give you alternatives. Those of you in Ghana will give you alternatives. In Cameroon, we'll gather people here who are Cameroonians and give you alternatives.
Sure.
Give you solutions to those problems. So this year, the youth arise. Join us on Radio Top Africa And let's do more. We have more to offer our nation. So join us on Radio Top Africa, and let's see what God has for us. Thank you very much for coming. You can follow us on our media platforms. On Facebook is Radio Top Africa. On YouTube is Radio Top Africa. On TikTok is Radio Top Africa. Don't forget that we are live on TikTok. Production is going to take us live on TikTok right now. We are live on TikTok. So you can share and share and share. Go to Radio Top Africa on TikTok and we'll go live very soon on TikTok so that you can enjoy our shows. And don't forget that this very Friday, we've started our personality profile shows. So this Saturday, is charity. I mean, anybody in Hamburg knows charity. We're going to talk about charity, and charity will let you know how she made it, the route and the path, so that you can also follow. Thank you for joining us. Welcome once again, Skare Krow.
Thank you, boss.
Let's look at last year retrospective before we get to this year. Okay. So last year, what are some of the negative points of last year before we come to the positives that you believe happened both in Africa and in Europe? What are some of the negative things you think happened that wasn't good for Africa?
Yeah.
Yes. Let's look at that area.
Okay. Greetings to everyone once again, and our listeners on Radio Top Africa, both in Africa and also in abroad. If you talk about Africa, we have a lot of issues in Africa. You know, you always be poor if you keep on importing what you can produce in your country.
Okay.
Yes, because I want to repeat it again. You always be poor if you keep on importing what you can produce in your country. You understand? Because if you look at the way the world is going now, the geopolitics and everything, look at what happened to Nicolas Maduro.
Mm-hmm.
And Africa, like, I don't know how our leaders think. Like they just want to be there as leaders when their term is up and they go, or they want to push the continent of Africa forward.
Okay.
Yes, because I don't understand it. If you look at how Trump is directing all the world towards American side, in terms of military powers, in terms of economy, in terms of political powers, he's showing the world that America is great again. And if you watch African leaders, like, we always come here to beg for money. You understand?
Sure.
And we cannot produce anything. You know, Israel started doing the Iron Dome. They manufactured the Iron Dome to protect their airspace. Now, a lot of European countries are there buying Iron Domes from Israel. One shot, pow, is $50,000. Do you know how much they are going to get from Iron Dome? They are manufacturing this thing. They do the production there in Israel. They manufacture the Iron Dome, and they are now selling to different countries, South Korea, Romania, and the rest of the world, because they think the American one is expensive for them, but they can manage Israel's Iron Dome. If you go to Ghana, Pantec, they were manufacturing this thing, local manufacturing guns. They are manufacturing that local ones. You understand? In Ghana. So if we have good leaders in Ghana, we can open or establish a factory for guns manufacturing in Ghana, so that we can support the youth that have that talent. You understand?
Sure.
To do this kind of guns, and it can boost our economy. It can also make us powerful. But if you keep on buying, spending money, you pack money inside bag, you go here, you buy. No, it's not. I don't understand, because we cannot produce anything. If you look at how China changed their economy, they try to do the same thing. Everything they buy from Europe, they try to dismantle it and fix it back, so that they can get the idea, and they send their engineers and scientists to western part of the world. You understand? So that in future, China cannot be borrowing money from western part of the world and different countries. They also want to be the masters. They also want to sit on the table. You understand? But if you look at Africa, sometimes it will be very difficult for us to move forward, because if you look at people like Paul Biya, he's a lawyer, but he has changed the Cameroonian constitution. You understand? Ever since he came to power, he has changed the constitution many times. Alassane Ouattara has also changed the constitution.
Okay.
Yoweri Museveni of Uganda, he has also changed the constitution. Paul Kagame also, he has also changed the constitution. If you go to Equatorial Guinea, Teodoro Nguema Basongo, he has also changed the constitution and made his son the vice president of the country.
Family and friends.
Yes, father and son ruling Equatorial Guinea. The same thing happened in Syria. Syria is ruled by Assad family. They started from 1970 and it came to an end 2024. One family, Assad family. You understand? So now, if I look at how the world is going geopolitics, you see, if you watch Nicolas Maduro, he was trying to be friends with China, Russia, and Iran. But you see that when America went for him, everybody is silenced.
Sure.
They cannot talk. They cannot do anything. So joining BRICS and joining a lot of groups does not make you rich.
Okay.
Yes. No. If you join BRICS, that does not mean you are rich. No. Because the amount of, how do you call it, funds you have, they depend on them and also help you.
Okay.
Yes. Russia cannot give you things for free.
No. They are not Father Christmas.
No. They started manufacturing the AK-47. Mikhail Kalashnikov. He was a Soviet soldier in the Soviet Union. He invented AK-47 called automatic Kalashnikov. So you see, when Putin came after this guy, when the Soviet Union came to an end, the first Russian president was Boris Yeltsin.
Okay.
When he came to power, he tried to privatize Russia state companies to the individual people like Roman Abramovich, Kodosky, and Berezovsky, a lot, almost 15,000 companies. So, they call them oligarchs.
Okay.
They were giving him money to run the country. So after him, then Putin came. Putin has been in power almost 25 years now. You understand? So when he came, he has directed the world towards where Russia's strength is.
Sure.
Because Russia is known for manufacturing military weapons.
That is why the man always wants to fight.
Yes. He started from Georgia, 2008. He didn't end there. Then he continued from this place, Ukraine. So when he attacked Ukraine, now it has alerted the whole world so that to boost up their military.
At least you should know that I need it.
Yes. So Germany, you see, Friedrich Merz, he spent 500 billion euros on their military.
Oh.
He has also given mandatory that after secondary school, you have to do national service as a military.
Yeah, because they have to start it very soon.
Yes. And now the people on the street against it, that they cannot do this kind of thing.
So you think it is a strategy from Putin?
Yes. That's why Russia is the most sanctioned country in this world, but yet everything is working for them because he has directed the world towards war. Everybody is investing their money in war, military equipment, and they are known of producing this kind of equipment. You understand? So now they are not poor. They also have oil. He's a businessman.
Sure.
Trump is also a businessman. Look at what he's doing now.
The two businessmen.
Yes. They want their nation first. That's why Trump said that America has paid a lot of aid in terms of money and a lot of things to other countries. They are not getting anything. He's making sure that America will be respected. Even if they give you a toothpick, you have to pay for it. Nothing is free anymore. So what are we also doing in Africa?
So Skare Krow, let me take you back a little bit. So you are trying to tell us that Russia and Putin,
yes,
because they manufacture arms,
yes,
That is why they are instigating all these things.
Yeah.
And they are putting that sort of fear in other European countries.
Yes.
To let you know that, Charlie, I have to.
Now they are not even focusing on economy. They are focusing on military. Germany, check Germany.
Yeah.
Have you seen this before? That it's a mandatory for the Germans to go to military.
After 18 years?
Yes. After 18 years. Then you go to military. No. It was not like this. But now it's mandatory. Whether you like it or not, you have to go. You have to go. Yes, because you have to always work on your unique side, the unique side of your character. You understand? So when you see America is also showing their firepower.
Yeah. They are showing. Today I saw a video that America is showing how many firefighters they have, how many fire tanks they have.
Yes.
They were showing all these things.
Those are the men. If you have the firepower, you are the man. Africa. That is why Osagyefo was calling for a United States of Africa. He was always right. Because divided we are weak.
Sure.
Look at Africa, the whole continent. But do you know that if the raw materials they use to manufacture this kind of heavy weapons is taken from Africa?
Yeah.
But yet we don't have one in Africa. Most of the engineers that produce this kind of equipment are also from Africa. If you go to Silicon Valley, we have a lot of Africans there who are helping America to build drones for agriculture, drones for security cameras, drones for war. Now they are using drones for war.
Yeah.
You understand?
I saw it when this Ukraine thing started. The way they can fly 1,000, 2,000 drones at a time.
Yes.
And when you shoot the drones, you shot nothing.
Nothing. You understand? So we should dance to the music of this world. If we keep on thinking about 1990s, always come to beg, always import, not export. We import everything to Ghana. Everything. So how can you move forward? We have people who are so talented and they can manufacture guns in Ghana. Instead of you to establish a company, a factory for them. Look at this fraud boys they are arresting in Ghana. Instead of you to open a Ghana IT hub for them. Because even without Silicon Valley, they are able to take money from America. You have to invest into these people.
But Skare Krow, the guns manufactured, I think it will be against international
law or something like that.
Yes.
No, I don't think, because a lot of countries do it. Not only Russia, even Iran. You understand? Even Azerbaijan, they do it.
Okay.
A lot of countries do it. It's like nukes. When you talk of nukes, then that is the problem for you. You understand? But they still have things to protect their citizens, their people. Okay. So manufacturing of guns or establishing those factories will not make you an enemy. No. You have to establish the factory. Then you bring in, maybe Russia is known for manufacturing weapons. Then you bring them, maybe every place from processing to the finishing point. 2 Russians, 3 Ghanaians. 2 Russians, 3 Ghanaians to the finishing point. You understand? And even in 60s, we were manufacturing cars in Tema Motor Assembly Plant. We can also, Germany is known of best automobile company.
Yeah.
Let's say the automobile country in the world is Germany, because they have good engines, you understand? Like Mercedes-Benz and BMW, Opel. We can also talk to them so that we can establish motor assembly plant in Ghana. We manufacture from the process to the finishing point. Yeah, they can do it for us.
Sure, they can.
You just pay them. You understand? It's better than you going there to buy Mercedes. When it gets spoiled, you cannot even repair it. You understand?
You have to bring it there.
Yeah. Sometimes they left it in Ghana to become scraps.
Yeah, I had a friend who, when I was going to Ghana about some years ago, I think 3 years ago, he told me, "Oh, Charlie, I want you to take something home for me." What was it? It was an automobile he bought from Germany, and some parts he can't get them in Ghana.
You look.
So he has to buy the parts here in Germany,
you see,
and take it home.
You see,
extra cost.
You see, So we can establish automobile factory in Ghana so that we can do it from processing to the finishing point. So when even you are not allowed to export, you can use it and people can purchase it in Ghana, Togo, Nigeria, everywhere.
Yeah.
You understand? So we cannot sit down and always come and borrow money. MPP come and they go, NDC come and they go, and you think Ghana can move forward. We cannot move forward with this kind of leaders, with this kind of character, with this kind of ideology, with this kind of thinking. We always remain zero.
Mm-hmm.
We go to China, hey, they give Ghana $100 million. What are we going to invest this money into? We must invest this money into something big so that we can get profit from it. But we are not going to do it. Hey, you say big push, you see big push, then it's there, big push, boom, 4 years, don't come. Money don't finish.
24-hour economy.
Yes, we have not even heard of it.
I saw a post today, and that the Auditor General has ordered some people or some companies to pay certain amount of money back to the state.
Sure.
Because they took money that they are going to do the Agenda 111.
Yeah, $7.9 million. I saw it, yeah.
And the job wasn't done.
Yeah. It's like that. That is their character. Not only this man, this one they are talking about. You know, Asamoah Gyan Asabi,
yeah.
Yes, when Kufuor was in power, the same thing happened to him. When Atamiuske, you see, they arrested him.
Yeah.
And then people go, when then, free Asamoah Gyan, free Asamoah. That's what. That's why I'm saying that me, if I'm president of Ghana and I arrest somebody and you come there, if I'm giving the person 20 years, I'll give you 40 years. I will give you 40 years for aiding and abiding criminals. You understand? I'll give you 40 years. Asamoah Gyan, he did the same thing. He paid his how do you call it? His in-law, Akonta. He paid his Akonta full of cash, but the man has never put in even one pickers on the road, but they paid him outright. But the person that he has started, they never give him anything.
So you can follow us on Facebook, it's Radio Top Africa. On TikTok, we are back on TikTok. So on TikTok now is Radio Top Africa. Charlie, come and watch how Skare Krow is seated on TikTok, relaxing. So we are back on TikTok on Radio Top Africa. Follow us, give us a follow, and share because we have good news for you. On YouTube is Radio Top Africa, and on Instagram is Radio Top Africa. This is what we do. We inform, we educate, and we integrate. So join us and let's inform, educate, and make sure that you integrate well in Germany. So Skare Krow, these are some of the negatives of 2025.
Sure.
So in your own perspective, before we get to today, what are some of the positives of 2025 that you saw? Something that any other leader did, be it Africa, be it Europe, wherever, that you think was good? Any decision you saw that was good for 2025?
Okay, let me start from Africa. For Africa, people like Duma Boko of Botswana. Yes, I like him, because, the BS, they are mining the diamonds in Botswana. But he said that he is going to amend their constitution so that by next year they are going to take 50-50.
Okay.
Now they are taking 30% and the BS is having 70%. But they said they are making sure that this year is going to be 50-50. But Ghana is taking 5% or 10%. It has tend to fight in Parliament House. Lithium. Sure. And this kind of things is it's not like paper or something that is not needful. It's very important. They use lithium to make battery. This electric cars you see, they are using lithium to make electric car batteries. And we are not thinking of how we can establish automobile companies so that we can also manufacture electric cars and add value to our our life. No.
All we are looking for is to
So
Mine.
yes, I like it when Duma Boko said that he's going to take 50-50. You understand? Instead of 30%. But if we come to Ghana, we are 0. It's like when I watch those kind of leaders, Duma Boko in Dachua of Namibia, this lady, like I always say that she's the first or the first president to sign a security deal with North Korea.
Your girlfriend?
Yes. In Dachua. She has now nationalized their this thing. How do you call it? Their minerals in Namibia, and we are taking some percentage from Gold Fields, Anglo Gold Ashanti, and we have given license to small scale. That's why when I talk about the gold board, thank you, I've remembered this. When I talk about the gold board, people say, "Hey, Skare Krow, it's not like that. It's not like that." Okay. Newmont will not give their gold to Sami Jemfi.
No.
Gold Fields will not give their gold to Sami Jemfi.
Never.
Anglo Gold Ashanti will not give their gold to Sami Jemfi. So who is giving the gold to Sami Jemfi?
Oh,
and he's selling them in dollars?
That's small scalers.
Called Galamsey. So gold board is an advanced dimension of Galamsey. You people accuse Nana Akufo that he's doing the Galamsey in Flagstaff House. He should declare state of emergency if he is not part of it. And when Nanado, during his State of the Nation's address, he said fighting Galamsey, it cost him 8 seats. He lost 8 seats. But before he was coming, he said that he would put his presidency
on the line
to fight Galamsey.
Yeah.
But when he lost 8 seats, then he turned his back against Ghana. That for MPP to lose seat and go to opposition, then Ghanaians should do the Galamsey and drink the cyanide, mercury, and die.
Shout out to Maxwell Yao Boama Amufa. Shout out on TikTok. Maxwell, we see you on TikTok. Thank you very much for yesterday. I'll call you for us to talk a lot. Skare Krow, let's go. So you think that Galamsey is a gold board?
It's an advanced dimension of Galamsey.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
They are in suit.
Yes, because the reason I'm saying that is they have given license, and that is very dangerous because you are giving the person authority to destroy the water bodies. It's human beings who make laws, not laws who make human beings. You understand? So if you think, they have the right, they have the license, fine. They can give you license to drive a car, but they will not ask you to kill somebody.
Sure.
You understand? So they should stop those kind of things that, he's giving license. Sami Jemfi is not having good anywhere. He's not having good anywhere. So it's the small Galamsey, small scale mining called Galamsey. They accuse the previous government of Akonta mining and the rest of them. The same thing Mahama is doing because they have refused that. That's why I always say, give me Ghana. Let me rule Ghana for you. Because they are no leaders. Even pure water robbers, you can ask them, you can ask everybody, you can bring some initiative that if you bring 1 kilo of pure water rubber, maybe I'll give you 100 cedis. Like Germany here, the bottle that you buy, the water that you buy, you can still sell the plastic bottle back.
People even work and pick them on the street.
Yes, that is their job. Mm-hmm. People wake up early in the morning and will be looking for rubbers to go and sell. So if you are a good leader, you have to think about sanitation, how you can clean up the city so that it will attract investors to your country. So you ask them to bring 1 kilo of sachet water, like the small ones, pure water rubber. If you pack 1 kilo, I'll give you 100 cedis. So even if they buy pure water when they are in trotro, they will not throw the plastic away because they know that when they pack it to some level, they will have money. You understand?
Sure.
So these things will bring jobs, a little bit work for some people. You understand? And it will attract them to do more, to bring more robbers to come for more money. And you can use this to clean up the system. So when you take the robbers, the pure water robbers, you can manufacture, you can set up recycling plant. You can manufacture a lot of things. Even this remote, they use plastic on it. Even this microphone, they have plastic. Even some some part of cars, they use plastics there. Some bowls, Even a shoe rack where we put our shoes, we can use plastics to make it nicely. You set up recycling company from processing to the finishing point, so that people can get job to do, and also papers. We use green grass and pavement to kick out dust in every country. Even if you give me Ghana, you will not see dust in Ghana. I'll use green grass. I'll use the people that they are in prison, people that they have been jailed for 100 years. Me, I'll not put you in prison. If I'm president, I'll not put you in prison. I'll bring you out. I'll establish railway from Accra to Elibo, and the prisoners will do their job. Yes, I'll take you to the street so that you can even have fresh air. You understand? I'll give you food, everything, then you'll be doing the job. So you can establish a lot of things in Ghana without spending a lot of money, because you are using prisoners. Some are therefore even condemned.
Yeah.
Some are life center, but you give them some money. But it's not like you are paying people. People who have their freedom and they have their right to do whatever work they can do. But people that they are in prison, the prisoners, they have no choice.
They will follow her because
yes,
the state is giving them food.
Yes,
and it's our taxes.
Yes. So when you do like Cecilia Dapa, no, the money I'll calculate. You work, and we will not pay you. Yes, you take the money, but you work. Even if you die, your family, your kids, they'll work. They'll replace you and work to cancel that debt. That's what I will do.
Like what they do in Germany. Right?
Yes, you have to work and pay it. I'll not put you into prison so that you spoil. I'll buy food for you. I'll buy water for you. I'll give you electricity. No, you work and pay. I'll take you to the railway. Then sometimes I'll take you to shoe factory. You'll be working there for nothing. So I'll put more prisoners into the working rate. Then I'll reduce, the ordinary people so that they can enjoy their life. Next time when you come back from prison, you will not do those kind of things. But look at Ghana. Look at Ghana. Look at Ghana. They cannot do anything. They are now even accusing, how do you call it? Osajefo of the person who started the Boko conflict. Do you know what he did there? He built rice mill factory in Bogatanga rice mill factory. He also built Bogatanga meat factory there.
Okay, let's go.
You understand?
Sure.
So he never did that. So one thing we have to do is that we need leaders, people who think as leaders. You understand? But what we have in Ghana, I'm sorry, they don't think as leaders, because no, how can you repeat MPP, NDC and expect different results? Now look at Bawumia. He said that when he has the chance to come to power, he's going to review Otumfuo's mediation.
I think that is just a mere say.
No. Bawumia will never come to power. I'm telling the gospel truth. Bawumia, no. He's a man Prusy. Yeah. So he's not happy but the Kusasi people are the indigenous people. They own the land. You understand? So you have to tell your people to accept the mediation or the result of Otumfuo's mediation. That is the fact. They should respect Otumfuo's mediation. That is the fact. But you are rather telling them that when you have the chance to come, you are going to review it to do what? You are going to review it and do what? Bawumia will never come to power.
He's not going to overturn the rule.
No. But what
he's
are you
going to make sure he mediates and review.
And review
and
what?
See maybe
what?
Maybe there are certain things.
Maybe what? When he was in power, what he did for this thing, his people. What did he do? When Bawumia was in power, what did he do for the Mamprisi people, the Boko people there? MPP has been in power almost 16 years. 16 years. What have they done for Boko people? I'm asking Bawumia, what has he done for the Boko people?
Tim Bawumia, this is a question from Skare Krow, that all these years, what have you done?
Yes, because when Osajefo came, the free compulsory education, he started from there. because he knew that poverty and hardship is very serious in that part of Ghana. So he started the free compulsory education from there, so that we can have elite and people who can even occupy some spaces there, and it will bring peace in that region. He also established factories, tomato factory, Poalugu tomato factory, and Zwarugu meat factory, Bogatanga rice mill factory, Bogatanga meat factory. So they should come and tell us, the MPP people, Team Bawumia, that they say Bawumia is good. What has Bawumia done for the people of Boko? What has he done for them? They should come and tell us. Nothing. So he must keep quiet and stop that allegation, because if you do this kind of things, it will give the people hope that, oh, when Bawumia come, we will have the power back. You understand?
Sure.
Conflict of interest is not good. It's not good.
So he's trying to tell them that
yes,
there's some clue.
Yes.
Maybe he has an inside story.
No. There's no inside story anywhere. Even that this Bawumia, his father was called Mumuni Bawumia. They enjoyed First Republic under Osajifo Bawumia when he was young man like us. He enjoyed Osajifo's government. Ask him that they did travel to Dubai, Qatar, and work there. In Germany, in America, and worked there during Osajifo's government or regime, when his father was Minister of Local Government before this state school. Mumuni Bawumia, he was Minister of Local Government. And Mahama's father also, he was a rice farmer and also a teacher. He was Northern Regional Minister, Adama Mahama. Ask Mahama, during their time as kids, like young men like us we are today, did they travel to outside Germany, to Qatar, to Dubai, to suffer like the way we are suffering?
They were enjoying home.
Yes. Free school, free food, everything is there. Ghana Airways is there. You have the chance to rule the country, you spoil everything. You spoiled everything. That's why Nana Akufo-Addo promised one district, one factory. I said this will not work, because your father and your uncle JB Dankwa, Oforiata, and Edward Akufo-Addo, they accuse Osajifo that he's wasting our money on factories. Even Kufo even admit this, that Nkrumah used the money to build factories. But Nana Addo came after 30 years or 40 years of Nkrumah's death. He died in 1972. And you are now saying that you want to make one district, one factory. Someone has done it long time. And you accuse him that it's not a good idea. You have come back in some years later that now is good. You can do it. You understand? We have to always do the right thing, even though if you like the man or you don't like the man, always say the truth. That's why, like the last time I said, I like Honorable Kennedy Japan for saying that Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah is his role model. You understand? But that does not mean that I support him or something, because the way his character is, I'm afraid. Yeah.
Let me read some messages from TikTok.
Okay.
Maxwell Yao Boama Amofa says that he thanks us. And Skare Krow the Great says that wisdom is speaking. Share the link on our TikTok page. Share to the other platforms. We are about to talk about the great man Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. In the next few minutes, we'll be talking about Kwame Nkrumah. So all the Nkrumaists gather on Radio Top Africa now. Share the page and let's talk about Kwame Nkrumah. Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Let's talk about him. Let's talk about some of the things he did. And let's talk about the new movement. The new movement that is about to hit the streets of Ghana, Accra. In the next few minutes, we are going to talk about it. So share it quickly. Time. Welcome here, time. Welcome here, Eja Maswell. Welcome. Yes. Share it right now. Like the page. Share to 5 platforms. Share to 3 platforms. We are about to talk about Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah and the new movement that is about to hit Ghana.
Sure.
Which is headed by Skare Krow. We are about to talk about it. And then how you guys in here in Europe can join. You see, one of the things, I don't want to talk for anybody. I don't want to talk for anybody, but what I know is that some of us have traveled to Europe and we have seen the way systems are working in Europe.
Sure.
And we wish that we come home to serve our motherland. We wish that we come home to serve Ghana. We wish that we come home, we get home to serve. But the systems are not working. The things are not there. How can we? Unless we sit here and talk. So we are going to talk about Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah and the new movement that is about to hit the streets of Ghana. Skare Krow, let's talk about that same man we keep on talking about every day. That same man you have been talking about.
Sure.
That same man you have named your child after.
Yes, African's man of the millennium.
That same man who built factories.
Yes.
That same man who built roads.
Yes.
That same man who built schools.
Ghana Airways.
That same man who ignited the Ghana Airways.
Also Ghana Institute of Journalism.
Good. And that same man that the current flag bearer, the current man fighting for flag bearership.
Yes.
He
Kennedy
said
Japan.
that he is eyeing him.
Yes.
The name of that man is Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah.
Kwame Nkrumah.
Tell us more about the movement that is about to hit the streets of Ghana.
Okay. It's Kwame Nkrumah Youth Club. The name of the movement is Kwame Nkrumah Youth Club. And we are here to empower the next generation.
You see, what is his name? That Chemaun to me says something.
Yes.
He says that NPP is an apartheid.
Apartheid.
It's an apartheid. But this is not an apartheid.
No.
This is a movement.
Yes.
So when we talk of a movement,
a
movement is not stagnant.
No.
A movement is something that we see. Bible says that the spirit of the living God moved over the surface of the earth.
Sure.
And he said, let there be light.
Sure.
And there was a light. A movement is something that moves over the surface of the darkness.
Sure.
That is covering Ghana.
Sure.
So this movement is going to move over the surface of Ghana.
Sure.
And the youth that are in bondage will be released out of bondage.
Amen.
Through leadership rules and leadership styles.
Amen.
I don't want to talk for Skare Krow. I don't want to be emotional.
Yeah.
When I get emotional and I do my things,
I like it. Thank you so much.
It will be another thing.
I like the firepower. I like it.
So tell us about the movement.
Sure.
Skare Krow.
So Kwame Nkrumah Youth Club is a movement that is here to empower the next generations. Because we have realized that if you look at Osagyefo's era, there was no technology like today. Mm-hmm. But my grandmother always used to tell me that even if you steal one knot of palm tree, you'll be sacked from his work. Osagyefo. My grandmother was working at State Farms. You understand? During Osagyefo's era. So we want to ensure that the Ghanaians that are coming or will come after us, they are going to have Ghana at heart, patriotism, nationalism. They will always put Ghana's interests first, not themselves, not their mother, not their wife, not their kids. You understand? So that we can all push Ghana as a better place. Or I always say that Ghana is our heaven. Ghana is our heaven. If we have anything to do for Ghana, we have to do it because it's our heaven. The reason I'm saying that you are come to give birth and your kids will be there. You understand? Even if you die today, even if I die today, my kids will be in Ghana. So if I spoil it, I'm spoiling it for my kids, not for somebody. We have to have this kind of mindset. We have to have this kind of thinking. So the Kwame Nkrumah Youth Club, the youth, we start with African personality and identity from the early stages. Who is your president? Your first president. That is the African identity, personality and identity. Your culture. This is what you wear. This is, you understand, your leaders, your past leaders. Or people like Park Grant.
So it is not only going to talk about Ghana.
No. The whole is African personality and identity.
Okay, so it is focusing on Africa.
Yes. Especially leaders like the Casablanca Bloc, leaders like Patrice Lumumba, leaders like Thomas Sankara, leaders like Gamal Abdel Nasser of Egypt, leaders like Ahmed Bembela, leaders like David Dako of Central Africa, Modibo Keita of Mali, and Ahmed Sékou Touré of Guinea-Conakry. You understand? We are going to tell them how the history of Africa is. You understand? The political history, the United States of Africa, how it all started. You understand? So that we can know that, oh, these people play this part. You understand? And these people also did this part. So we have to start with the African personality and identity. Then from there to the tertiary, then we go with young pioneers.
Okay.
Young pioneers.
The young pioneers that were there.
Yes.
My grandfather was a young pioneer.
Yes. Even Otumfo said to Tuabebiu. Otumfo said to Tuabebiu. He was
current?
a young pioneer. Yes.
Oh, okay.
He was a young pioneer boy. The person that gave him uniform is still alive.
Okay.
The person that gave him his young pioneer uniform is still alive.
Okay.
Yeah. He's still alive. Even David Donto of Agro, also trying.
Yeah.
He was also a young pioneer boy.
So you could see that the young pioneers are disciplined.
Yes. That is what we have to do now. That's why I'm saying that Kwame Nkrumah Youth Club is here to empower the next generation.
Okay. So that is the motto.
Yes.
We are not here to sack leaders.
No.
We are not here to chase them to sack. All that the youth club is about to do is to empower the next generation.
Sure. So that we can have a good Ghana, a better Ghana, that it will be so attractive to the extent that you cannot even leave Ghana to spend a holiday in America. So that we cannot leave Ghana to spend a holiday in Dubai. We want to make Ghana so attractive that it will be very difficult for you to think that Germany is better than Ghana.
So the movement, that is what the movement is standing for.
Yes. Because if we don't do that, Ghana is your heaven. If we don't do that, and you think America is better than Ghana, UK is better than Ghana, that means we have failed. We have failed. So we have to do that so that the youth, we can use our energy, our strength, our wisdom, our soul, our spirit, everything inclusive to develop Ghana, and it will spread across Africa.
Let me mention her name. Her chairman asked me something. That Otabe, don't you think that Skare Krow is Kwame Nkrumah that is back? Because the way he loves and talks about Kwame Nkrumah, and he wants to champion the ideologies of Kwame Nkrumah. Me, at times I watch him and I think that it is Kwame Nkrumah that is back. Somebody wrote something here. Time says that Nkrumah's spirit is at work. The spirit that lived in Kwame Nkrumah, the Osajifo, is at work now.
Yeah.
So the question now is, how can we ignite that spirit that is in you into the youth? Because we have to ignite it for that kind of euphoria, that kind of spirit that we are having. The youth on the street
to transfer it to other people.
She also needs it so that he can also transfer it. And before we realize it is being how can we do it?
It's a very good question, and it's a very big question too. It's through education. We can do it through education, you know. I've met a lot of people before they were thinking Osajifo was not a good leader. But through our conversation, they realized that no, they were being told lies. You understand?
Okay.
So I think education is the first thing. That is why Kwame Nkrumah Youth Club is based on education. So we will go to schools in Ghana. Next year we are going to launch it.
Okay.
So we will go to schools in Ghana, primaries, secondary schools, and even university, because the young pioneers one is starting from secondary school to university. That's very, very important. The first one is love of country, but I'll come on it to give full details on that. So we will go to university to teach the young pioneers, and from the early stages, African personality and identity. This is your president. This is your Ghana flag. This is your national anthem. This is your pledge. Now we don't even sing that in schools.
Yeah, we don't sing it in schools. And now when you tell even MPs,
yes,
to sing the identity,
yes,
the national pledge,
yes,
they fumble.
So they are not Ghanaians. Their skin color is Ghanaian or African, but the mindset is not Ghana mindset, because what he's thinking is how he can get money, buy houses in Europe, buy houses in America, enjoy his money in America, enjoy his money in Dubai. You understand? They are not even enjoying the money in Ghana so that it can help others to also get some job to do. You understand? So the Kwame Nkrumah Youth Club, we are here to empower the next generation. We want to tell you that Ghana in 60s was better off than today. Ghana was even the time Ghana constructed Temamoto Way. That time Germany, the king of Europe, was not having autobahn. But today, look at Ghana. Look at Ghana Airways. So we have to put something into the youth that no, if we always think that, oh, America is better than Ghana, let's find some money and go. No, that is not good. We have to stay in Ghana. We have to die with our leaders there. That's why we say that this Fourth Republic must come to an end. Because if we don't end this Fourth Republic, we cannot do what we want to do.
So ending the Fourth Republic, we'll come to that. My director keeps on asking. So in ending it, what do you think are the alternatives?
We have a lot of alternatives, but the reason why I always don't want to give is that when you give, people think that, oh, because of this, that is why you are planning to do this. Okay. I want us to take the country into our hands first. If you go to Sri Lanka, they gathered when the economy was not good in 2022. They gathered against their leader. They were not having alternative, but when they gathered against him and he resigned, the people that they knew that they can take up the mantle, they came. And if you come and you fail, you have to go. I'm not saying we should end the Fourth Republic for me to come and be president, or for Cheddar or Kofi Krantu or for somebody. Because even if you come and you don't do the right thing, you will also be sacked. I want Ghanaians to have this kind of revolution mindset that we should never wait for elections to correct things. If things are going bad. No, that is too long. We must gather against you, even if it's 1 month. And we came to office, we must gather against you. I want them to have this kind of revolutionary character and mindset that waiting for election is too long. Procrastination is a thief of time.
So NDC have a song. Revo, 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 revo. You see, they think that revolution has come to stay.
Yes.
So if NDC thinks that revolution, the current government ruling,
yes,
in their song,
yes,
they think that revolution has come to stay, then there will be another revolution.
Yes, this is going to give us another independence. It's going to give us Osagyefos Ghana. We don't have a plane. But Mahama went to IMF. He take money there and expand our airport. He constructed a Terminal 3. You don't have plane, but we are building terminals for other planes to come and park and give you something small. Why can't you buy planes? I don't know, because that's why I always like John Pombe Magufuli. My next son will be named after John Pombe Magufuli of Tanzania. My next son, I'll name him after John Pombe Magufuli of Tanzania.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Because the way I like that man, I don't know. He's the only person I always say that I compare to Osagyefo. Because I was also thinking that, to become a leader or to govern a nation, you have to go to IMF or World Bank or somewhere for money. You understand?
Sure.
But when this guy came, I say, so we can have somebody who is elected, will not even borrow money from anywhere, and he can still put the right things into right places. I was shocked. So I mark him on my calendar. If this coming March, I have to celebrate. It will be 5 years after his death. John Pombe Magufuli. He died 17th of March 2021.
Okay.
He came to power October 2015. He died 17th of March 2021.
Okay.
From 2015 to 2021, what he did for his country, if you compare MPP, NDC, since 1992, when this Fourth Republic was established, cannot be compared to what John Pombe Magufuli did from 2015 to 2021 when he died.
Wow.
MPP and NDC, if Mahama spent this 4 years, they have ruled us for 36 good years. But Magufuli spent only 6 years. But if I told you, or if I mention what he did for his country, you'll be surprised. If I tell you what he did for his country, you'll be surprised. John Pombe full of Tanzania. You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised. And we have repeat MPP, NDC, MPP, NDC. Cecilia Adapa. Look at the money. She was hiding inside her house. Mm-hmm. Kenoforiata, both MPP, the majority of parliament, and then minority, they connive and told Nanado that no, in 2022, Ghana's economy is not good. Do reshuffle. He said, no, Ofori will do, Ken will do, Kenneth will do. Nepotism. You see now, your cousin, your brother, now he's nowhere to be found.
He's hiding.
Yes. You have given him problem. Instead of you to do reshuffle so that another person take over. But I was not surprised when I knew that his deputy was this guy, Stephen Amwa. Sticker. In every society, the people that represent you decide your destiny. Sticker.
The almighty sticker. The dancing sticker.
Ghana's deputy, how do you call it?
The Jama sticker.
Oh God. I didn't know. Someone told me that, do you know that Sticker was the deputy finance minister of Fufuri? I said, are we serious as a nation or we are joking?
I think it was a deputy for 4 months or 5 months before they went off power. The almighty dancing sticker. Yes.
He was saying then he was doing share. Oh my God. Sticker. Deputy finance minister.
The dancing sticker.
Hey! we have the man, Sticker.
Oh, but Sticker has good credentials.
I'm not saying he has good credentials. You know, our problem in Africa is that we measure maturity by your education, by your qualification, by your credentials, but it must be measured through your wisdom or through your intelligence. You understand? Not through, because a degree is on paper.
Yeah.
What comes from your mouth, from your mind, the wisdom, that shows your maturity.
Hey, Ejam Kroma the Great also likes throwing bombo.
No, Sticker. Deputy finance minister.
Yeah, deputy finance minister.
Oh, Chia. Ghana.
Who say Chia?
Who say Chia?
Who say Chia? Skare Krow.
You know, Santa. No, I didn't know. Someone just told me that. Do you know that Sticker was the? I said, nah, Sticker. No, it's not true. And I checked, then it was true.
Yeah, Sticker was the deputy finance minister.
God of mercy. That is why we have problem in managing the economy. So these guys are praising this Ato forcing. Oh, Ato is forcing. Ato is forcing because the rate, the dollar and the cedi rate is okay.
And he paid the energy debt.
Where did they get the money?
Oh, you know where they got the money.
Yes, but that is why you see, taking the money from Gold Board is bad, but not too bad. But if you are using it to pay debt, then it's bad. You have to invest that money. You understand? No one is chasing you to pay your debt. No one is chasing you to pay your debt. So invest that money into maybe, like I said, sanitation. When during Mohammed's previous administration, he established a National Day cleanup or sanitation, National Sanitation Day. Yeah, Julius Zebra was the Minister of Local Government. He did that, but when he came again, he has launched that project. But I'm not seeing anything. During your previous administration, there was no something called bus stop boys. They were not there. So if you have come again and you have seen that now the youth, you have most of the youth, they are having the heart to do this kind of work. They are not even being paid by the state. You understand? You went there and give them brooms and wheelbarrow. Whilst you know that we can invest into sanitation, we can use this even sawdust. We can use sawdust to make tables, to make chairs, furnitures, sawdust. can generate money for us. I say, if you give me Ghana, I'll use the same, how do you call it? Rubbish. I don't even know how to put it. The plastics, the papers in Ghana.
Then apart from Honorable Kane Japan, the way he speaks, his heart, then I think you have certain resemblance with him, because he also wants to use the raw materials we have in Ghana.
I'll not even touch our cocoa, our gold. No.
Yes, and I think he said something. He said oil.
Yeah.
It was recently that Ghana had oil.
Yes.
But before we had oil,
yeah,
our economy was
better.
So why don't we have to use that oil money to build factories?
Yes.
And forget about putting into the economy.
This thing happened in Venezuela. When they were getting money from the oil revenues, a member of OPEC, largest oil producer, and they were getting money, instead of them to invest in a different department, like maybe agriculture, engineering, and technology. Like let's say that Venezuela is manufacturing drones, or making phones, or making how do you call it? Even Bluetooth, a whole lot of things. Because if you go to South Korea, they do a lot of things there. The government used that money to pay for social welfare of the people. And he sacked the people who were working in the Venezuela oil company. If you are not in his party, they will sack you. Forgetting that place, we don't use military there. We don't use politics there. It's people who have been to school, people who have knowledge about oil production, not people who have knowledge about guns, bombs, fight. And they collapse the country. The same thing will happen in Ghana if we don't step in. I'm telling the gospel truth. We are not going to touch even our gold. We are going to reserve. A time will come, Ghana will be among the countries that have gold in their reserves. Like the last time you were saying, Canada, USA. We don't have anything.
People will think that this movement is a political party.
No, it's not a political party. But everything we do in this world is politics.
Okay.
If you buy pure water, it's politics. You are paying taxes. You understand?
Sure.
So even if you vote, it's politics. You are. That's why I always say that. Like in every society, the people that represent you decide your destiny. You are going to vote for someone to represent you, and that person is going to decide on your destiny. So it's not politics. You understand? It's not politics. We have to do that. That is what they have. They always say this. Oh, if you do it, it's politics. It's politics. It's politics. No, if you do politics, they will do it like this. They will kill. No. No one will kill you. No one will kill you. They have used this to make us timid, and we cannot think. When you talk, boom, then they give you money. When you talk, boom, they give you money. Then they keep you silent. No, it must come to an end. So the Kwame Nkrumah Youth Club is not here to support any political party, but we are here to empower the next generation.
So how can one join? If I want to join, how do I join?
Okay, for now we have only WhatsApp and TikTok. If you DM us on TikTok or you speak to us on TikTok, we can add you to the.
So what is the TikTok handle?
It's Kwame Nkrumah Youth Club.
Oh, the same name.
Yeah,
Kwame Nkrumah. So when you go to TikTok and you type Kwame Nkrumah Youth Club,
sure,
you can get it. Okay.
Sure. But
okay.
We are putting our website and everything will be coming out soon.
Okay.
A lot of things.
So the structures are now.
Yeah. A lot of things. How African personality and the young pioneers, which is very, very, very important. That's what Osagyefo used to raise up the, how do you call it? The civil service at the pinnacle. You understand? So even though there were no people watching them when every time they are working, but they know that they have to do the right thing, not like today. When they appoint you, they say, "Oh, is that place good?" Instead of them to tell them that work hard and work for Ghana, so that the next generation will come and also continue from where you left it. They will not tell you that. They will tell you that, is that place good? Is money there? Can you get money? You understand? It's not good idea. So we have to do education so that all these things can enter to the mindset of the people.
So it's like an education for
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Because some people were not criminals, but at the moment they enter into politics, then they become criminals. You understand? That's why the young pioneers is there to guide you, so that you will not be a bad citizen.
Okay.
You will be a good citizen for Ghana.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what is the age range? What are the ages? If I want to join, what ages do I have to?
Oh, any age.
Okay.
You can join at any age. Even if you are 70, 80, you can join. At any age, you can join.
Okay.
Yeah.
So from 18.
Yeah, from 18 upwards, you can join. Yeah. There's no problem about it. You can join. Yeah.
Wow. So when is the launching going to come on, and where?
Next year.
Next year.
Obrasport.
That is in Ghana.
Ghana, yes, we are going to do it in Ghana, not here. Yeah, we are going to do it in Ghana, big time, big one, and we will go inter-regional tour also. Yeah, we'll go regional tour in Ghana, all the 16 regions, for people to see Kwame Nkrumah Youth Club, that we are here to empower the next generation. We are here to raise the next generation on their feet, that it can be done. When the African is given the chance, he can show the world that he's somebody. It was not just a mere word. Osagyefo meant something. That is, these things, we have to make it work. It's we that we can make these things work. If you don't do it, it cannot work. Yeah, because when he said that when the African is given the chance, he can show the world that he's somebody. He was not talking about muscle. He established a lot of companies. You understand? That Ghana, we're having Temas 2 works. We're producing our own iron rods, nails. But today, it's sold. Go to Tema, Meridian Hotel, in Keboya.
Woya Meridian, yeah, Tema. Keboya. Yeah.
Namanwa.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now they chop all the money. Now Meridian Hotel is a refuse dump. People throw refuse there. Pow. Chow. Then they go. Meridian Hotel. Mm-hmm. Meridian Hotel. Because the Ghanaians don't have the love of the country. So when the chips are down, instead of them to raise the flag of Ghana, they'll be raising the flag of political parties. So it is very, very necessary for Kwame Nkrumah Youth Club to come and help the system, you understand? Because if we help the mindset of the system, even if we have good leaders and we don't have good citizens, it is going to be a problem. You understand? So we have to do this so that it can help the next and upcoming generations.
So do you have leaders now who have started something, or it's you that is moving the movement now?
Okay, for now it's only me.
Okay.
Yeah, for now it's only me, but very soon we are going to appoint people in Ghana and also branches across,
all over Europe.
Okay. Europe. Yeah, because it's very, very important.
So if you are in Ghana and you want to join the movement, just go to TikTok, Kwame Nkrumah Youth Club.
Sure.
Join there, send a message, and Skare Krow will get to you, give you the modalities and the roadmap to the launching. Because I think the process is ongoing now. Yeah. So join the movement from that place, and let's change the next generation.
Sure.
Skare Krow, what do you have to say again?
Yeah, we also have Osagyefo's PDF.
Okay.
Every day I post one of his book inside there. He wrote 16 books.
Okay.
The first book of Osagyefo wrote was Towards Colonial Freedom, and the last one was Conscientism. So it was 16 books. The whole world, he's the only leader who was a president, going to conference, meetings, doing infrastructures, a lot of things, and he still have time to write 16 books.
He was a writer.
He has this record. Nobody can match Osagyefo. You understand? So every day I post some of the PDF there. Not only Osagyefo, we have a lot from Marcus Garvey, Muammar Gaddafi, Fidel Castro.
So it's a learning platform.
Yeah. No joke. Time update will say, here we don't do challenge. No, we don't do challenge there. No. A learning. Even the young pioneers, I'll put it there. And also positive action. I have it from Osagyefo, what he meant by positive action. And also Kwame Nkrumah and the chiefs, the people who are accusing Osagyefo that, hey, if you are not a CPP chief, then they overthrow them, bring another. No. If you read it, it's there. Kwame Nkrumah and the chiefs. You know that Osagyefo did very well for Ghana and for Africa.
What are your last words, Skare Krow?
My last words is I always want to give the young pioneers the code and ethics. You understand? Because we are having a book. It's like a pamphlet, small pamphlet. So the first one is love of country.
Okay.
We must love Ghana as ourselves. The second one is discipline and obedience. We must always be disciplined for Ghana. The third one is honesty and morality. We must always be honest for Ghana at all cost. The fourth one is punctuality. We must always respect our time. You understand? Okay. He said, always be stronger than your best excuse. The fifth one is protection of state property. We must protect Ghana's property at all cost.
Okay.
The sixth one is reliability and secrecy. You have to be a reliable person. You have to keep secrecy. If you tell that, oh, today we are going to give you this position, they will not break dance. People will be saying it outside. No. You have to be a reliable person. You have to know how to keep secrecy. The seventh one, which is dear to my heart, comradeship and forbearance. That is what Osagyefo used to kick out tribalism in Ghana. He said he doesn't want to hear a name. Call people my brother or my sister or comrade. You understand? So that if you don't call them by their name, you don't even know the tribe they come from. You understand?
Sure.
But if you call them by their name, you can, this is you understand? The eighth one is love of work. We must always have good heart to work for Ghana. We must always put in our mindset that we are not working for ourselves for today, but we are working for the entire generation of Ghana. So the character you are practicing at your seat, at your office, if you are not there tomorrow, can someone replace you? That is what we have to ask ourselves. You understand? So we must have love of work for Ghana at all cost. That's why I always say that if you ask John Ajukwu Kufuor, Jerry John Rawlings, they sold a lot of infrastructures in Ghana. If you ask them, they will tell you that the people that they were working were not having Ghana's work at heart.
Sure.
But that is not the excuse. So we must have love of work. The ninth one is field craft. You have to be innovative and creative. Not that we send you somewhere and, hey, you spoiled something there. Hey, let me call director. Hey, let me call. No, use your mind. Think. Let your brain is like app. Everything that you download stays there. So when you open it up and you think, you can also do something. You understand? The 10th one is selfless. Selfless. Osagyefo was not selfish. He wasn't a selfish person. In 1948, when he was out of prison, he established Ghana National College at Ogua, Cape Coast. That time, he wasn't a member of parliament. He wasn't a prime minister. He wasn't a president. You understand? But he did it. It's to tell you the kind of love this man was having for Ghana. It's to tell you that he was not thinking about who is going to lead the country in future. He just did it for the country. You understand? Before he even became a member of parliament, he wasn't a selfish. That's why even when market women connived and contributed that they want to build Peduasi Lodge for him, he made a document on it that anytime he's not there, they should give it back to the state. Not even his mother, his wife, his kids. Is to tell you how selfless this man was. So when he travels and they give him shirt, he has to put a stamp, property of the Republic of Ghana. So today, if you go to Kwame Nkrumah's Memorial Park, you see his dress with stamp, property of the Republic of Ghana. We want to, we are here to make sure that all these things can be transferred to the upcoming generations. You understand? And the the 10th one is self-control. We cannot control ourselves. If you when they were accusing MPP of stealing thousands of containers of ECG or something like that, Afenyomarkin raised his hand and said that, don't pretend as if you don't know anything about it. He was telling the NDC people that they should not pretend as if they don't know anything about it. They all plan and do that thing. because they cannot control themselves. When they see that someone is taking one seed, you say, oh, if I don't take some, they will say I'm a foolish person. Let me also join him then. No. Go and report to the authorities. I want to end here for today.
Thank you very much, Skare Krow. Don't forget, this Saturday, we have a personality profile show with the lady herself. That is a Charity Gemfi. That is Caregivers for short. That is one of her names. Charity Gemfi on Saturday, on the 17th of January 2026 at exactly 3:30 p.m. Personality profile show hosted by The Eagle, Sita, The Eagle. It will be live on all our media platforms, on Facebook, on TikTok, and on YouTube. And don't also forget that our personality shows, they are made to inspire, to educate, and to make sure that you know that you are somebody and that you can also be somebody. So join us on Saturday on all our media platforms, and you're going to enjoy the personality profile show. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming, Skare Krow.
Thank you.
We'll meet again next week.
Sure.
And don't forget to go to TikTok and type Kwame Nkrumah Youth Club.
Sure.
Give them a follow and send any message across. Skare Krow will get back to you. And also don't forget to follow us on Radio Top Afrique. Follow us on Radio Top Afrique. Charlie, this week, the Mumma, your Facebook, your YouTube, no. Let us hit our 100s and our 500s this week. And we're going to enjoy more shows this year. Thanks for coming. I'm out of your way, and I'll come back again next week. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful week. Don't forget that the team loves you. Don't forget that we are always here to do powerful things. We are always here to make sure you enjoy. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.
Bye.